Man, we got 3 days until Christmas. Tonight we're doing a special race tonight. It's the Snowball Derby race. And of course we got the Four Stooges, not the Three Stooges. We got the Four Stooges in the house tonight. Guys, thank y'all for coming on tonight, like every Wednesday. How are y'all doing?
Real good.
By the way, Ed.
For Christmas.
By the way, Edge, your daughter is your twin right there. That is your twin.
But I'm ready for Christmas.
Me too.
I'm even ready for this little snowball derby tonight. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Especially with the Christmas paint jobs we got coming up. That's going to be cool.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing them paint schemes. And actually, the fact is, there's no qualifying tonight. So wherever you start, wherever you get. Nope.
I hear you.
Indites, or that's your starting position right there. So there ain't no qualifying tonight. So that's a good thing.
Oh, it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it would be a lot of fun, especially it being a 62 lap race times 2. No stages on, just strict cautions, just to give everybody that even playing field right there with no stages on and strict cautions to help out everybody in case somebody decides to get loose right there off of 1 and 2 or 3 and 4 right there.
Yeah, those are the 2 places.
Yeah. Well, what y'all think about last week's race? Chris dominated the entire race right there. What y'all think about that race last week?
It was a good one.
I got there. I tracked him down the last 7 laps of the race. I tracked him from a 5-second gap down to a 0.3-second gap. I was 3/10 behind him, and coming out of turn 2 of the last lap, and then going up into the S's, I got into the dirt, and it cost me about a second, and that second killed me. I never could gain it back from on that last lap. So.
It's hard getting anything back on a road course.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt in my mind. That was probably that was one race everybody was wanting to hurry up, try to get it over with, because everybody was struggling in certain parts of the track.
Not me. I wish I'd have had 2 more laps.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
If I'd have had 2 more laps, that might have changed. Or if I wouldn't have gotten in the grass on the S's on the last lap, that would have changed the race. Chris said himself, he said, I was faster than him at the end of the race. I just ran out of time.
But it was a good race racing with y'all for my first time on a road course. But I see next year we got Canadian Tire. That's a good road course.
Oh yeah. By the way, season 2 schedule is out. I can run down it right quick. There's a thing that I'm going to be doing next Wednesday. I found an app that I'm not really too familiar with, but it actually, with the jars that we got in, I throw everybody's names in. It predicts how many wins y'all supposedly going to have for 22 race for the 22 races actually.
Oh
wow. So I got to make sure that's the right schedule. Never mind, I found it. Yeah. of course, we end up start with season 2 schedule starts February the 9th. A little week after, 2 weeks after we end up with season 1. So season 2 starts February the 9th on Wednesday at Daytona, a 100-lap race.
If I'm not mistaken, that is 1 week before the 500.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Of course, we got Atlanta. Atlanta's going to be it's 162 laps. Canadian Tires is the third race of the season with 20 laps. Auto Club. We hadn't raced Auto Club in. We have not got to race Auto Club, so Auto Club's in there. The Indianapolis 500 Brickyard is in the schedule on race 5 with 80 laps. Iowa 140 laps at Iowa. Charlotte 200. New Hampshire 150. Richmond 200. Martinsville is not the second half of the season. It's actually right there in the first half of the season with 120 laps. We got Edge's favorite track, Vegas. Chicagoland's 134 laps. All-Star race this year will be at Bristol.
Yeah.
Darlington, Dover, Kansas, Kentucky, Phoenix, Talladega, Texas. This is where I like this one. Gateway.
Yes.
The determine the final 4 going into Homestead.
Yeah, that's a good track.
I had to throw Gateway in for that last race before the championship 4 because we raced it earlier. I was like, let's move Gateway to the second half of the season where you have enough time to have momentum. In case you have momentum, Gateway can either make it or break it right there for y'all.
That's for sure.
But yeah. That's when you decide. That's after 2 weeks before Gateway. You got Talladega, where everybody's like, "Okay, what am I supposed to do now?" Texas, you fighting with the Longhorns, or at the end, if you're in the winner circle, you get a big 72-ounce Texas steak. Medium rare if I win that race right there.
Not me. I'll just go pluck it from a cow so I can have it still mooing when I eat it.
Yeah.
That's my home track, boys. Go watch out.
I'm looking forward to Chicago Auto Club. I mean, I'm glad we got Michigan. Actually, do we have Michigan?
No, we don't.
No.
This is tonight's Michigan.
It's tonight.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We don't have Michigan in the schedule, but that could be considered adding in. That's just with 22 races. I think that's enough right there.
Honestly, I like the choice of Auto Club being in the schedule just because it's a big, fast, wide track. You're going to have multiple lanes. You're going to have drivers against the wall. You're going to have drivers against the line. You're going to have drivers in the grass. Hopefully not me, but you never know.
I'm looking forward to Indianapolis. I'm looking forward to the Brickyard in Iowa. And, of course, Charlotte, since I am the defending champion for Charlotte. I'm looking for them 3 races right there. So
I'm always looking forward to Vegas, so
I'm looking for Dover.
yeah, Josh. Last night I ran in the top 3 or 4 most of the race until the end.
All right, Bill. What do you think about the schedule? What tracks do you look forward to going to this in the season 2?
I'm looking for all of them. It's gonna be, I've raced them before with you, but not with the other guys that you got in your series here. But I think they're all pretty well, picked just right. They're good tracks. I love them all, to be honest with you. I did have problems with Phoenix, but I got a friend of mine, Bam Bam, he's the one that showed me how to get around that better and what the setup is. So I'll do a little bit better of that this year. But all the other tracks, though, man, it's going to be fun racing with y'all for the first time, a full season. It's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of good tracks out there.
And by the way, anybody watching the broadcast, if y'all missed the Phoenix race that we had during this season, y'all should go back and watch that. That was a great ending, wasn't it, Josh?
Of course it was. But actually, that's actually another race that's coming up here. It's Phoenix. Actually, we go to Phoenix twice in this season right here. That's actually at the Daytona. So I actually get to redeem myself back in the desert probably. So, but
you might have a little competition there.
I ain't worried about that. I just want I just want to dominate it again like I did in the first half of the season at Phoenix. But other than that, I mean, Phoenix is a very, very fun track. I love Phoenix to death. Billy Humpy actually taught me how to drive this track. My first time with him, racing with him, and I was struggling at Phoenix in my rookie season. And after that, once he showed me how to drive Phoenix, I fell in love with Phoenix. Phoenix is one of my go-to tracks that when people say Phoenix, I know what I'm fixing. I know what I got for them. So Phoenix is one of my favorite tracks right there. To be circled right there on the schedule right there is the. Also Dover.
Yeah, Dover's good one.
Dover is a intimidating track if you look at it, because it's concrete. Most people don't understand about Dover. Dover is actually a concrete track right there. So it's demanding on rookies. Rookies hate if you've never raced on it as a rookie. First time going to it, it's a hassle because you don't know them two. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 are not the same.
As a rookie, I would run a couple of dirt track races just so you can get used to running Vegas or Dover in the Cup Series, because that's basically the same way you run it, sideways all the way around the track.
Drifting, yeah.
Oh.
As of points right now, points are looking actually pretty good so far. What I'm really curious about is going into Daytona, Phoenix, and Martinsville. Bo has got some work that has to be done. And I'm not bashing on Bo. I think Bo can make it into the Final Four. With Bo, I have a high expectations out of him, and he could probably say, kiss my grits or kiss my butt, Josh, why are you putting so much pressure on me? And it's crunch time, brother. But no. I told you. But,
Yeah.
well, as of right now, Bo, Outlaw, and Pauline. This is coming down to from 5th to 6th right here. Pauline is actually 37 points out from 4th. This is the tightest points race right here, trying to get in that Final Four. This is literally a nail biter for Outlaw and Queen. Bo, if I was in Bo's situation right now, going into Daytona, my objective is to stay ahead of them two drivers right there. Is to accommodate maximum points going into Daytona. Mathematically, Pauline would have to finish top 3 until Texas. If she finishes in the top 3 through the remainder of the season until Texas, she can get herself into the Final Four. Bo, the only way Bo can get himself locked into the Final Four, he stays ahead of them 2 drivers right there. That's the only way. Outlaw would have to finish. The way I see it, different scenarios that have to play out right here. You very, you got Edge and Joshua. Edge has got 625, and with Joshua having 608. The points differences on that one is only a 17 margin points.
Right now.
For right now. If Joshua goes into Daytona, wins at Daytona, he's got maximum points. He's ahead of Edge now by 17, 15 points. And Chris, if Chris can show another dominant race like he did at the Glen, he can literally catch Jaguar, take overdue second. But the way the points have been, it's been Edge and Joshua flip-flop back and forth. But for the last 4 races, it's been Edge, Jaguar, Chris, and Bo. The top 4 has not changed none, besides just the margin of points getting smaller by each race. So, I mean, yeah, this is going to be a nail biter going into Texas right here to decide on from 6th to 5th, from 6th to 4th right there. Who's going to be able to have that momentum going into Daytona and throughout the rest of the season right here until Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to throw a wrench in on y'all's points and stuff. I got a good chance of taking all them points away from you guys and making your points closer than what you think you're going to have.
And that's very true. You gotta watch out for the wild card, and Bill is the wild cards.
Yes. I've looked at the points. I can't go any higher unless I do extremely well. But I can mess up probably everybody else's points by taking them away and finishing ahead of them.
Right.
So it's going to be a real interesting rest of the season with me in there now, just to see what I can do and what I can take away from you guys. But just remember, next year, we're all starting out with 0. And that's where I like to be. Yes, sir, next year.
See, this is all about having fun. And right now, he is dead serious about this. I've raced with him long enough. I know what he's capable of doing, and he knows. He says he's going to get points. He's going to get points. He's going to shake that Final Four up. He's going to shake that Final Four up.
Oh,
so
I'm going to shake everybody up. I mean, 4, 5, and 6. You know, they're just barely got a few points on the lead, and if I take that away from them, that crunches their numbers down too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, Edge can probably vouch on this right here. Bill being the underdog, but he's not fighting for points to go into the Final Four. Edge understands when you get another veteran in here, they're eager to show. They're here to race. They're here to accommodate points. They're here to get people's respect. And what he has, and now he's, like he said, he's going to come in right out of them cages right there. He's going to right out of the 4th, 5th, and 6th cages, make them earn them points to go into the Final Four.
Well, not only that, but he's also stunted our progress against everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
And throughout the half of the season, we were running away with the points lead between you and me, Josh. And next thing I know, here comes Bill taking points away from both of us.
Yeah. I took a lot of them away at, let's see, what was that dirt track? Eldora. I did pretty good in Kentucky. In the Glen, you know, it was all right. But those are points that y'all missed out that I got, which moved me up one spot. So if I keep taking points, I might be able to move up another spot.
and since we're still on the subject, I don't know if whoever's been watching the broadcast of the last few races have noticed CL Gray racing. He's been running in the top 3, 4. He is new to this league. I've raced with him in other leagues. He's a good guy. And I just wanted to introduce CL. CL, you want to talk about yourself a little bit? From what I understand, you do a little bit of racing outside of the PlayStation as well. Nice.
Wow.
All right, one more question to all our viewers. What cup car do you drive to let everybody know who you? Excuse me. Let everybody know who what's your race team? Who do you race with?
Yeah, Virginia.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And that means a lot to us. And I mean, of course, everybody knows we got me and Queen Pauline, our expectant little one, here in May. So, oh man,
May 2nd. It's gonna be born May 2nd. It's gonna have mine and Kyle Busch's birthday. But now, this it's like Christian said. This league is well brought to because of me, Bo, and Queen all decided to start a league up that everybody got tired of getting booted out because of their disabilities, stuff like that. We come in and accepted this right here. Yes, it's a 5 o'clock race because of my work schedule, but it brings in the best people. We booted out
the bad person, the bad people. Yes, we're not fast, but we show up every week to race, and with Christian being coming on board, it helps. It's showing that this league is probably one of the legit leagues that is fun to race in right here. So, I mean, thank you for coming and racing with us. I can't wait for season 2, because season 2 is going to be better. I possibly see my prediction with you, probably at least 3 wins. I got to get this figured out right here, because next Wednesday we're going to do a little pre-race for season 2 to see who's going to get the most wins for next season. But I know Christian is going to come out win at least 2 races. That's all I'm saying. And that 21 Wood Brothers car. But it's gonna be a phenomenal race, y'all. Actually, hold on. I want to back you on this one right here. You finished 3rd in the last Michigan race that we ran at.
He said there was only 3 cars.
You ran.
I'm just kidding.
Bill finished 2nd, and I ended up winning the race right there because Bill got loose was coming off of 2. He got loose. He actually gets loose coming off of 1 and 2. That gave me a chance to pull away. You and Bill are fighting for 2nd and 3rd. It's on that final lap right there. That's when everybody was having that lag issue that night. Remember?
That.
So sticks that show. There's no lag issues from what I've known so far. But last time we was at Michigan was in a previous league. Bo finished 3rd. Bill finished 2nd, and I ended up winning the race in the Toyota. But other than that, Michigan's a wild race for a wild race. There's 3-4 different grooves right here. But all right, y'all. I know we're 27 minutes into the broadcast, but special edition. Who's y'all's pick to win tonight for bragging rights? Who's y'all's bragging rights pick tonight?
I'm gonna go with Bill on this one.
I think it'll be between Josh and Edge. I tried my best to keep up with them yesterday, but I couldn't do it.
Honestly, guys, Michigan is a good track for me, but the Xfinity Series is not a good series for me. I cannot make these cars fast to save my life. I just feel so slow in them. I don't know what's wrong with them.
My pick. I gotta go with Pigpen. I gotta go with the pig tonight.
By the way, welcome to the broadcast, Pig. I see you're on here. I want to say thank you for all that you do for this league and training these guys that are beginners and everything. You come in here and you just every day I see a post. Hey, does anybody need help? I'm on, and somebody will jump on and you can help them and advance the league. I mean, I want 10 drivers racing against me. I want to beat 10 drivers, not 3.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, Pigpen is our development driver, series driver. I brought him in to help out. So Pig's done a tremendous job helping out Paul, Outlaw, Queen. It's just that he's got the patience, he's got the time. Unlike for some of us, we help, but it's also that we're also focused on other prospects of the league, trying to get it more stable, situated to where it's better for these newcomers coming in. And so, yeah, we're actually having real fun doing this right now. For the new point system, actually is going to be coming out. The new point system. I brought this up last week. We're going to be doing 2 different points with the manufacturer, Ford, Chevy, and Toyotas. We still have the same format of the points like we're doing right now. There's not going to be really much changes besides the manufacturer points. So we're looking at, once we get the new drivers coming in, the owners, the admins, will be looking at these guys to find out which manufacturers they want to go into. Chevy, Toyota, or Ford. I'll be the last one to look at them anyway, so I get the last pick. So, other than that, there will be 2 Toyotas, 2 Toyota teams, a Chevy team, and a Ford team. Most likely, with Bo and Queen in a Toyota, they're going to be doing the Toyota team. But for me, I'll be running Team Chevy and the number 19 Toyota, of course. Edge will have majority of the Fords. That's his team. That's going to be his department right there. It's Team Ford. Me with Team Chevy and Team 2 Toyotas actually in my stable. Bo and Pauline, they both will have their Team Toyotas right there all together. So I'm going to try this out, see how it works. Team standings will just be like the manufacturers. Team Edge, Team Jaguar, Team Boba Fett, Queen Jaguar, Team in 1 stable. Jaguar stable, Edge stable. So yes, this is going to be a fun competition right here with the manufacturers. Well, with manufacturers, if say Team Edge, say if one of his Fords wins, that's 10 points. Team Toyota, Team Chevy. If Chevy finishes second, that's 5 points. Toyotas, they finish below, that's 1 point. That's going to be a good. I like how this is because it's the same thing in real NASCAR, but they do 40. Since we only got 10 people, 10, 5, and 1. Hey, this is just a fun little points right here. And I'm looking forward to seeing who has the dominant manufacturer next season.
Number 9.
Team Chevy and Team Toyota. So, yeah.
Yes,
but, I mean, there is a possibility I could be... this might be my last season in the number 19 Toyota. With that being said, I will be going... I will probably switch into a Chevy next season.
Shake and bake, buddy.
Yes. With Insurance King coming aboard, I am making my announcement right now. This is my last season in the 19 Toyota camp. Other than that, I will be moving to a Chevy next season. Yeah, I think it was the right time. If this number 19 if we can pull out a championship, win the championship, I've already done what I had to do in the 19. Gives me some time to step away from the Toyota camp, go to a Chevy camp, and race with the Chevys. Make the Chevy camps better and faster. Because I've already raced the Toyota. I'm clearly the team lead of Team Toyota. So, that being said and done, I love racing with this number 19 car. It's been an awesome season so far with 4 wins. No, hold on. Yeah, with 4 wins for this Team Toyota, but it's time to move on to Team Chevy for next season. See if we can get a championship for Team Chevy next season, along with Bill, Outlaw, Paul, the veteran. Let's see if we can go get the championship for next season for Team Chevy next season, y'all.
Yeah.
But right now I'm staying with Toyota. I got to try to win the championship with this Toyota camp, but yeah. It was something that's been aggravating me. So, but yeah, I hate to let this team go, but I got some expectations going on with Team Chevy for next season. So I will reveal my number. I'm actually gonna go ahead and say it. I will be driving the number 7 insurance king car next season. So, but other than that, guys, we'll see y'all tonight at 5 o'clock. We'll be here at 4:55 for driver introductions. We will see y'all then. Later.
All right, man.
Hey, read the chat. Read the chat. Trevor was saying he ain't gonna make it to a 5:15, 5:20.
Ginger, hope she's watching. Let's have a good Christmas break here. Let's have a good snowball derby.
Yes.
Let's go out there and get us a W.
All right, y'all. And it is